Welcome to English News of Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Responding to the Earth Hour campaign, the Southern Electric Corporation, in collaboration with Tiền Giang Province, organized the launching ceremony of Electric Saving Day in 2016 with the message, using electricity at the right time, in the right place, in the right weight and the right demand. In the framework of the festival, they workshop on saving and efficient energy use, matching in the street with urged people to save power, contest of women saving electricity, students attended painting competition, and display items of power saving solutions. Through exciting social activity in electricity, this year's Electric Saving Festival, the organizer wished all organizations and individuals continue to raise awareness of effective electricity use, saving the cost of living for families, increasing profits for enterprises, and contributing to environmental protection and natural resources for the country. In 21 provinces and cities in the South, until now there are 250,000 households participating in the model of power-saving cultural residence. Many localities save up to 50% of electricity for public lighting by changing the grid system design and applying reasonable lighting mode. The Ministry of Finance has sent notice of amendment on the import duty rates for certain preferential petrol and oil products. Based on the provisions of the Law on Export and Import Tax, Resolution number 295/207 of the National Assembly Standing Committee on promulgating the export tariff, according to the list of taxable commodity groups and duty rate bracket for each commodity group, the import tariff preferences under the taxable commodity group list and preferential tax rate bracket for each commodity group. Decree number 87/210 of the government detailing the implementation of some articles of the Law on Export and Import Tax on March 3, 2016. The Minister of Finance issued the Circular number 48/216, amending the import duty rates for certain preferential petrol and oil of heading 27.10 at preferential import tariff, which is effective from March 18, 2016. The Finance Ministry also said that the provisions of preferential import tariffs on some oil and petrol products in Circular number 48/2016 to contribute harmonization of preferential import tariffs to favored nation and special preferential import tax rate of bilateral and regional trade agreements. This adjustment in accordance with the policy of operating oil and gas price according to the market mechanism with the administration of the state. Move to the international news. After 2 days meeting in the capital Brussels, Belgium, the leaders of European Union have unanimously approved the agreement on migration issue with Turkey. This is considered the EU's next success in their efforts to stem the flow of migrants entering the old continent. According to the agreement, after March 20th, the refugees illegal coming to Greece will be sent back to Turkey. The EU side pledged that to each Syrian person brought back to Turkey, the Europe will rearrange a Syrian who come from Turkey. European countries will spend 18,000 places for refugees in the framework of the commitments given in July 2015. The number of redeployed immigrants can be 72,000 people. In addition, the EU also promised to accelerate the disbursement of 3 billion euros, about $3.38 billion for Turkey to deal with the immigration crisis and ensure the financing of projects in health, education, research for Syrian refugees in Turkey. Speaking at a press conference after the meeting, Turkish Prime Minister Ahmet Davutoglu said, "Today is a historic day when achieved important agreement with the European Union on the issue of immigration. Turkey and the EU have the same vision, the same destiny in the future." The EU-Turkey agreement adopted has received acclaim from many countries. The U.S. reviews the new agreement as an important step, confirms that Washington is willing to strengthen support to the countries affected by the influx of refugees. Meanwhile, the German Chancellor Angela Merkel said that although EU-Turkey agreement will face more risk and legal challenges, it has created an irreversible momentum. On March 18, Belgian Prime Minister Michel and French President François Hollande confirmed that the 3 suspects involved in the terrorist attacks in Paris last year were arrested after police raid in the district of Molenbeek, Belgium. Belgian security forces said of the 3 suspects, Abdeslam Salah is prosecuted the most wanted terrorist after the attack in Paris on November 2015. Shortly after the 3 suspects were arrested, there was a lot of explosion in Molenbeek district of capital Brussels. Security forces will continue to seek information from Abdeslam on the plan as well as structure of the IS. His liaison activity in Europe and Syria, as well as support and financing networks for IS. French President Hollande said he would soon request Abdeslam to extradite and said that there are more people than expected involved in the planning carry-out attack in Paris 4 months ago. For his part, Belgian Minister Michel appreciated the efforts of the country's security forces in tracing the culprits to bring significant results in the fight against terrorism. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.